Hello guys, happy new year. If part of your new year resolution is to win a fully funded scholarship, then you're in the right place because that's what we do here, helping you find fully funded scholarships through researching different opportunities around the world. So like this one on the screen, you can see here it's fully funded both for UK, EU and international students. So clearly written here. Then you get an annual stipend of over £20,000. Then you get your full tuition waiver, and then you get extra 1,500 for additional expenses. There are several opportunities like this in the UK scattered around different universities. So this is one. We have a couple at different universities around. This is another one. 21,000 open to all students. The deadline is here. So we have opportunities like this, and depending on your area of qualification, depending on your experience, you can land one of these opportunities. This is yet another one. So we'll be going through a number of these universities in the UK offering fully funded scholarships to international students. And then I would also show you how to find for yourself. So it might just be that you do not find your scholarship in this video, but it is out there. So I will demonstrate to you at the end of the video how to find for your course, how to find for the department you want to study. Also keep an eye on the deadline. For some universities, the deadline is quite near. For this one, for instance, let's check quickly if you can find the deadline. Let me go to the head of the page. So at the head of the page, you can see here the deadline is 31st of January. Others have February, others have even 15th of January. So keep an eye on the deadline and start working from now. So get your documents together, get your reference letters together, and start applying. So you do not want to miss out in these opportunities. And hopefully by September, you will be resuming your fully funded graduate studies in the UK. So let's begin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Victor once again. It is another day and we have another scholarship. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. But where have you been? There are hundreds of videos already on this YouTube channel on fully funded scholarships from around the world. So look around. I'm sure you find something that catches your interest. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. Thanks for your constant support. And I hope you find a scholarship sooner than later. So let's get into the video. The first university we're starting with is Ulster University in Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. So this university has a number of what they call PhD studentships, and the deadline for most of them is the 27th of February. This date, mind you, should be taken carefully because different universities have different deadlines. Some, as you will see, even in January, is just for this university. So have that in mind. Most of these opportunities have full tuition with a stipend of 21,000 and an extra research grant of £900. So do not worry when you see a PhD. You might say, I do not even have a master's. How come you're talking to me about a PhD? Do not worry, because for these opportunities I'll be showing you, you can apply directly with a BSc to a PhD, because for most of them, a master's is embedded. So while you're doing your PhD, you first do like a quick master's and then automatically upgraded to a PhD. So do not worry. Let me demonstrate what I mean. So click on this one, view funded PhDs. So when you click on this, remember to also click open to all students and funded. So it means it's open to international students. It means it is funded. So you wouldn't have to waste your time. So look at this one, for instance, about AI and financial fraud detection. So let's click on this and view more. So you can scroll down a little and see what it's all about. And then the application requirements. You can see here it's saying a first class or a second class upper. Sufficient. So no master's was mentioned. Just a first class or a second class upper. But then if you have a lower second class, that's a 2-2. Then you're invited to add a master's with distinction on it. So first class or a 2-1, if you have a 2-2, bring forth a master's. Is that clear? So let's go. And the documents you need to provide are also written here: a personal statement and then a research proposal. I have a video on how to write a research proposal. I'll put a link to the video in the description box. So you see there, do not worry, it's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. The funding, once again, has been specified, 21,000. You have extra 900 to play around. And then you just click on the apply button, really, which is here. After you've read through the instructions, you have all the documents, you've done everything they said you should do, and then you're good to go. Is there any instructions about contacting professors? Not necessarily. I don't think there's any for this particular project. But if you have questions, of course, feel free to do so, to contact the professors. Their contacts are here. You can always contact them via email to clarify or to pitch yourself to them. So what you can do here is, instead of going through all these projects and looking for the one that catches your interest, there are 43 of them for international students. You can just type in here your area, like health, biology, chemistry, and hopefully you find something. So this is it for this university, and the deadline is in February. A number of you might say all these projects, most of them are for like STEM field, like science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So what about those doing like politics, media, communications? What do we do? We have good news for you. There are scholarships actually for those working on non-STEM. And let's start with this university, City, University of London. And here I use the filter to go straight to postgraduate research degree. Then I chose scholarships. Then I chose international. So it says there are 7 of them. And if you scroll down, you see wonderful opportunities. You can see here in communications, for instance, see health, see global affairs and policy. There is also an opportunity in law. So we can click on one of these. Let's see communications. I think I have communications opened already. Yes, this is it. So School of Communications. Here the deadline is the 31st of January, so you have to hurry. And then these are some of the courses you can, or the programs you can take. And these are the areas of research, the themes. So one of these themes, or combination of them, is what they want you to look at. Fully funded, as you can see, UK, EU international students. Stipend over 20,000, full tuition covered. You have a research consumable grant of 1,500. And then eligibility criteria stated here. Most of these universities also have waivers for those who already studied in the English language. So you do not have to provide this English language test. It is also specified here how to apply. So here they are directly asking you to actually contact a supervisor. And since the deadline is at the end of this month, I think you should start doing this as soon as possible. I would also leave a link to how to contact a supervisor. Some of these projects will advise you to do so, others will not see anything. So I'll just put a link there in case you want to contact a supervisor. In case it was recommended, I would put a link on how to do so, how to craft your email to a supervisor. So this is in communications. So non-STEM. It's not the chemistry, it's not the biology or the AI and the rest of them. So we also have for politics.